Yeah.
The other piece is, back to the Knowledge Building Center. I feel like we've done a very, very good job of constructing this space. What we're failing to do is getting the kids to give their input. We've got the structure there. They can. There's comments that are open. I can invite any student because we're a Google Apps school, and they can be part of that conversation. We're not using Google Sites, we're using Blogger, but it's serving the same purpose. It's a template that we created 4 years ago, and it's really been effective. The students are going there, they're visiting it, they're using those resources. We have really good circulation numbers on it, but they're not contributing. And outside of saying you must, and we're going to evaluate you on it, which kind of defeats the purpose in a way, I really want it to be sort of a more organic process. And do you have any suggestions for getting us to that place?
Yes, it all depends on the style of the instructional design.
Mm-hmm.
So if this instructional design are kids that are building their own questions under the rubric, the umbrella topic, under consideration.
Mm-hmm.
If the kids are then going more constructivist, then they have a reason to post, to share, to do in this virtual place. And the thing that, of course, is the great advantage is that it's available 24/7. And so, you can require kids to come and do an assignment. But what you really want is the kids building, creating simultaneously to answer their own questions that they've developed. So it's kind of like you look at your instructional designs and see if number one is the instructional design top down from the teacher making the assignment, or is it like the flat world? Is it a networked place? And so you'll get participation the more you flatten out any particular learning experience. I don't know if that helps.
Well, it does. And I'm trying to see, because we're still a very traditional school in many respects, although I think that we are good, very, very good at constructing higher order thinking, problems to solve. But what we are failing to do is basically teaching students to find problems and create their own solutions. And I think that that's really where we're missing the mark. It's still very teacher driven. And you're right. Once students are invested in actually finding the problems, then they will actually become participatory learners. Mm-hmm. And I think that I see some opportunities for us actually with the senior grades, with the civics classes, and the kids that have done the bulk of their content work and are really now kind of spinning their wheels for the last 1 year. And that's where we have opportunities. And we have some very flexible, new, innovative teachers in that realm, and we might be able to push the envelope there and model it for the other teachers so that we can create a more organic learning environment. And
now, another idea is to go outside the school.
Right.
So that the Knowledge Building Center is not just your seniors, it's your seniors across Connecticut, New York, or across in Africa or China or wherever.
And we did some nice work with that. We had a Skype session that we recorded with experts in Washington D.C. on the economic, basically on the sequester and the economy. So we're starting to dabble in that, but I think you're helping to clarify a vision that will take us to the next level. And I know that a lot of school librarians are feeling like they're in my position where we feel like, okay, we've done this part well, but it's not there yet. And how do we get it to there, whatever there is? And obviously there is moving out further and further all the time, but we just need to keep pushing. And you've done a good job with that.